Hello everyone and welcome to Dreamlands. Today we're gonna try to play Dreamlands. It's very early versions, so we're just gonna click play mode, and as you can see now we can move our character by pressing V on a keyboard. We can enter from first person to third person, but just simply using that. By B we can fly away, so I'm gonna use this throughout the video. This is a no collision zone, so we can traverse into anything. And right now let's try to build a simple machinery and using our tool. For this video in particular we're gonna try to use the spring extender, or also known as the car suspension. On our right side we have align to surface and attach to object. Align to surface means that our object will align to any surface. It doesn't mean if it's a ball or a square shape. And attach to object means that our object will attach to the surface instead of falling into a physical state. If we turn that off, our object right now is in the physical state. But we want, for this video in particular, to be static. By holding E on our keyboard, we can rotate the objects. By holding Q on our keyboard, we can increase and decrease the size. So keep that in mind. We can do pretty much basically any stuff. Right now, spring extender, it's a tool that allows us to extend or decrease, make, for example, elevators and car suspensions. But today we're going to use for something different. For example, let me choose any box for a random, for example this, and put it at the top of our suspension. And let's go with something metallic, for example this, as we can put this, stick this to the box, and for example one, just like this. It's perfect. And right now, just to show you something cool, we can move this in physical state even though they are stuck on the object. We can move this into physical state because everything is physical state. And right now, today, we're gonna talk more about the rangefinder and what it really is and what it means. For example, let's take another box, this, just to put it right here so we can show you how the rangefinder really works. And for example, let's go from this side and let's search for the rangefinder. As you can see, here's the range distance, the power minimum and the power maximum. Since this suspension is uses the power minimum as 0 and power maximum as 100, we're gonna do that the same thing right here, the power minimum and the power maximum. We're gonna stick this object and align to surface, and using, let's say, 300 instead of 500. That's the range of how far you can reach. And as you can see, we have a laser right here that our character can break the laser, and also any physical object in the world can break the laser. For example, if we put this, just let me turn off this, and if we go into physics, if we go to the physics, as you can see, any physical object can break the laser, but as far as you can see, nothing really happens. Let's go with something similar like domino, for example, because this is very thin, and as you can see, it breaks a laser. Right now, we're gonna try to use today a connector. For example, if we press a left click, as you can see, first of all, the objects are shining blue. That means they can be used with the connector. For example, the physical objects that are not tools cannot be used, but this can. And if we click left click, as you can see on the left side, we got the inputs tab, and on the right side we have the outputs. This is the outcomes, and this is what it get inside, and this is what's the outcome, what's out. And for example, if we type on the range distance, so we want a range distance to signalize something, and we're gonna put this as a laser, lowercase laser, simple as that. And right now our laser distance will affect something, but as you can see, the spring or car suspension is not working. That's because it's not connected. For example, if we go to the connector on this side and put the power, for example, we're gonna mistype something on purpose. For example, let's say water, because now these have a signal water and these have a signal name of laser, and they do not match, so nothing will happen. For example, if I change this to laser with the same name as my laser type, as you can see right now, it's currently working. We can move the physical objects, and the further the objects are, the more extended it will be, and the closer are to the laser, they will be retracted. For example, right now, this is a physical state, so for example, I can push it with my character also. Yeah, because my hand of the character is breaking the laser, that's why it's going very fast. and it's very, very precise. As you can see right here, it can go even below the arms of our character, and even our fingers can touch the laser. Let me check that. As you can see, even the fingers can break the laser right here. And assistance for tools right now, let me add a simple, let's say, physical fun. For example, let's go with basket. Let's take a basket right here very quick and stick the basket at the top of our columns right here. And now we're gonna put some balls inside. Let's go with the bowling ball, for example, and we're gonna put, let's say, 2 or 3. All right, let me get this ball inside just like that. And right now, if we take the domino and rotate it, for example, like this, it doesn't matter. Let's go into third person for better view. And as we go closer, as you can see, the balls are now currently in the physical state up there. One was fall down. As you can see, we can do pretty much basically any stuff with this. And if we take this, for example, and break the laser like very quickly, you can see our balls are up in the sky right now, because this breaks the cycle very quickly. And I don't know what's gonna happen if we try to break the game. For example, put the laser, like 2 lasers, one down and one up forward right here, and probably we'll repeat the same cycle over and over again, but that cannot break the game, simply, just like this. The laser is pushing this down, but we think of that, of course. That cannot break the game. So thank you for watching. This is just a simple tool of a showcase of how the tool is working and how you can connect them. Let me make this physical. And that's how the tools work. And thank you for watching. Thank you for our support of our Patreons. We really appreciate that. Thank you for watching, and hope we see you in the next one. Thank you.